Okay, we're taking a look at where the broader markets are. It's the first FOMC meeting of calendar 2014 with the chair lady involved. Ben Bernanke has stepped down, and now we have someone new. Markets are going to be looking at everything. They've been sideways to flat going into this report. One of the things that we'll kind of highlight a little bit is where that S&P had made that low of 1840, and then we've rallied right back up toward the top of the ranges, up toward 52-week highs. That is the S&P 500. Here we have the Dow, and we can has the same kind of pattern. Got down here right around those lows of 16,073. We've come straight back up. That's what the Dow looks like going into this new FOMC meeting. When we look at the NASDAQ composite, that too relatively is the same. We've come up off of the bottoms, but let us not forget that this particular chart that we have up is a 60-minute across the board. Now, having said that, we'll take a look here at the NASDAQ 100, and it too, they all have rallied back up going into this new meeting. They pretty much are going to have some new language in the meeting, and we're going to see how the markets react. This is live right now at 10:58 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3/19 calendar 2014, and here we are in that big rally in that S&P. So we're going to see what that knee-jerk reaction is and how things react. Dow currently up 6.4, NASDAQ Composite plus 0.45, S&P 1873, 50.136. So this is where we're at, and for a lot of new people that we have is what is a whole new FOMC going to say. So Mr. Bernanke, he's gone, and now we have that new lady, Janet Yellen, in here, and we're going to see what her talk is going to be. So once again, put your seatbelts on and get ready. It's live, it's here, it's now. Okay, here we have the FOMC announcement. Fed tapers $10 billion. We are going to take a look at what this knee-jerk reaction is all about. We can clearly see that this is live right now. You can see the knee-jerk reaction in the Dow ever so slightly. NASDAQ Composite, there's that S&P at 1870. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here is that 60-minute chart on that S&P. Look at that Dow go down. We're going to find out a little bit more as to what the tapering expects to be moving forward. $10 billion they taper. That's what they started out to do last year in 2013, and they're continuing to run the course. Here we go right now. We're getting that knee-jerk reaction on the Dow. That S&P right now has got a big 60-minute bar right here. We can see clearly what that reaction is. It's not like it was with Ben Bernanke where these markets would go up 200 handles. So we were just down 41 handles on the Dow and the S&P. It's fairly muted, meaning that it's not big to the upside and it's not big to the downside. So there's a lot of dovish comments coming out of her, and they're going to keep rates lower, and that the 2% inflation and maximum employment is part of this whole thing. We'll get more into that later on. They extend the taper. That is the knee jerk at the moment. All right, so here at 13 handles, you can see a small reaction to the announcement. There will be a press conference later on today, and then we're going to find out more in the Q&A session as to what's looking forward.